Let's take a look at this problem. We got x to the fourth plus 1, and we're dividing that into x to the fifth minus x to the third plus 2. Okay, now what's out in front and what's underneath must be in standard form and not have any missing powers. So we're going to rewrite this as x to the fourth. We're missing the x to the third, so I'll put a 0x to the third. We're missing the x squared, so I'll put a 0x squared. We're missing the x, so I'll put a 0x plus 1. Now what's underneath? We have x to the fifth, but we're missing the x to the fourth, so I'll put a 0x to the fourth minus x to the third. We're missing the x squared, so I'll put a 0x squared. We're missing the x, so I'll put a 0x, and then we'll put a plus 2. I find that if I put 0 placeholders out front and underneath, that it works better. Students can see it better. We're going to take a look at the first term of each. So we're going to ask ourselves what times x to the fourth gives us x to the fifth, and that's x. Now whatever you put up on top, you're going to multiply by what's out in front. And I only got room over here on the side to write it, so I'll go ahead and just say it. X times x to the fourth is x to the fifth. X times 0x to the third is 0x to the fourth. X times 0x squared is 0x to the third. X times 0x is 0x squared. And x times 1 is 1x, or x. Now we're going to subtract that line, which means we'll flip the signs. So this becomes negative. Even though 0 doesn't have a sign, I'll still be consistent and flip those signs too. And this x becomes negative. X to the fifth minus x to the fifth drops away. 0x to the fourth minus 0x to the fourth drops away. Negative x to the third minus 0. That 0 doesn't do anything, so I'll just have a negative x to the third. 0x squared minus 0x squared drops away. 0x minus x gives us a negative x, and then I'll bring down the plus 2. Now normally I would have brought down this 0 placeholder, but I recognize that this is my remainder, because the degree of this is 3, and the degree of what we're dividing by is 4. So our answer is going to be x plus negative x to the third minus x plus 2 over what we're dividing by, which is x to the fourth plus 1. That's our answer.